brass. I like the freak, some might got a fetish. I like the money, these bitches don't get it. I like to light that shit up like Tom Metis. Just like the cold, baby, you won't forget it.
Did you get ready in the dark or something? 'Cause you look like a beautiful nightmare. Don't you know?
Hi CV fam, welcome back for another video with your girl Tanisha again. This video is going to be just quick, straight to the point, as best as I can possibly get it. So this was supposed to be my unboxing video part 2, but some of my stuff still has not came in, so therefore I cannot do an unboxing, so I'm just going to do something else instead. I am still waiting on my jars to come in, which should be here tomorrow. But I ordered some supplies from a supplier to make my body wash, because I make my body wash from scratch. And I also do, my body wash or / bubble bath or whatever you want to call it. And I had to order some more preservative for my product, and it's not here. It has not even shipped. I have no idea when it's going to ship. So I'm still waiting on that stuff. So instead, I just want to talk about like a few important tips. I think I wrote down about 4 to talk about today. So let's get into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is copyright. So I did not have too much knowledge of this, and I still kind of don't have a lot of knowledge about it. Everybody does their own thing differently, but it's very important to protect yourself and to protect your business, protect your brand. I registered my company as a LLC, which I think later on down the line, I'm going to end up turning it into something different. Reason for that is because I have this whole big idea of things that I want to do, which will have me evolve from an LLC to something else. And the only reason why I did the LLC is because I wanted my business entity separate from my personal life. So therefore, Lord forbid, something happens, something goes wrong, somebody decides to sue me. You won't actually be suing me, you'll be suing my company. So I would rather to keep business and personal separate, period. Is number 1. So when it comes down to the copyright, it's very important to protect yourself. What I ended up doing was I had an artist in Poland. She did amazing. She did a blowout job. Like, I messaged her and I said, hey, I know I see you can draw. I love your work. Do you take commissions? She said yes. We got on the commission page. She started telling me how much the commission was and how it works, her time frame, blah, blah, blah. And I told her straight up, I said, okay, well, this is going to be used for my business. So this is my business logo, my business face. Okay, this is what this is for. She agreed to it. I said, okay, we entered in our contract. When she was done, I immediately did a copyright on it. Reason being is I don't want, basically I paid for it. It's mine. I paid her for her services to issue me this. So I told her it was for my business. So anything related to my business, I want to be mine. So what I did was I listed her as the author, because she is the author. She drew it. I don't know how to draw. She drew it for me. So I listed her as the author, but I listed myself as the owner, because I am the owner. I paid money for that, but that belongs to me. So now if anything happens to where I see someone other than the author, because the author is the only one who has permission to post it other than me. And if I see anybody else posting it or trying to use it on their behalf as their business or their business name, period, guess what? You gonna run me my money. You running me my coins, okay? Because that is mine, and I locked it in as mine, period. I'm still working on the trademark part of it. Me and my friend at work, actually my supervisor, but I love her, she's so sweet. She has been trying to get details on how to do it, as well as I've been trying to get details. Like, we trying to help each other figure out what we need to do. But that's your next step, is getting your trademarking your business, making sure everything is locked in and locked in under you. So anybody come after you, try to steal anything that belongs to you, honey, you got that. You got that, period. Number 2. So I want to get into talking about now sales tax and resale. I don't really use my certificate number that much at all, but from what I understand, and if I'm wrong, please leave a comment or something, correct me. Feel free to correct me. I don't care. Just let me know what it is. But to my understanding, resale is mostly for those who are using vendors and buying items in bulk, and they ask you for your certificate number or your reseller's number or something like that. You give them your certificate number and you don't pay tax on anything. Why? Because you're going to be charging sales tax to your customers. I do charge sales tax now. I only charge sales tax for the state of Florida. So all of my out-of-state customers who purchase from me do not pay sales tax. They just, they pay the shipping fee. So if you are in Florida, you will see your product price, and then you will see your sales tax price. And if I'm shipping to you, you'll see your shipping fee all together in your total. So that's very important too. And then with them, I think it's like every 3 months, I want to say. I can never keep up with it, child. Like, I can never keep up with it, but it's every 3 months you go in and you file your taxes with the Department of Revenue, not IRS, with the Department of Revenue. You file your sales tax with them. Because I think I actually just did mine, and that was from January to March, and I filed it in April. You have until, basically it's due on the 1st. So if it's January through March, it'll be due April 1st, and then you have until April 20th to pay it. If it's not paid by the 20th, they charge you a $50 fee. You hear me? A $50 fee. And I almost slipped up, but it was my first time, so they gave me a courtesy. And you can best believe, honey, I've been on it ever since. Don't play them games. Don't play them games, okay? Number 3, branding. I chose to talk about branding because I feel like branding is very important. I look at my work from when I first started, like from the very beginning to now, and you can see a major difference. When I had relaunched, I relaunched on my birthday, 9/4/20, and I had shut down prior to that for maybe about 4 or 5 months. I had shut down or something like that. And I just took that time to formulate what products I wanted to sell, what I wanted my stuff to look like what was my lineup gonna be. I don't wanna just keep selling all this random stuff. And it was mostly because I saw other people selling stuff and I was like, ooh, I wonder what happens when I sell it. But I had to formulate something that I felt comfortable with selling. What did I wanna do? So I chose the body scrubs, the body cream. I chose the hair care. Hair care was hair butter, infused shampoo and conditioner, and a hair oil. Which I'm pretty much just gonna rename it because I have it listed as a hair growth potion, and I use it on my scalp. It does not really grow my hair at all. The maintenance of my hair is what grows it, but I have really bad scalp psoriasis, and that stuff that I made, it actually worked as far as releasing the dandruff from my scalp. Like, I don't know, I used to be able to put braids in and say within a week I was having to wash my hair. Sometimes it'll get too bad, 2 weeks, I gotta take the braids out. Now I can go for like a month and a half before I even need to wash my hair or to take my braids out. You see what I'm saying? So it's a major difference that oil has done for me. So I have that. Then I have my candles, I have my wax melts. I do have accessories like soap trays as well as wax warmers and stuff like that. But I just had to figure out what was I going to be selling? What is my end goal of what I want in my online store? I just had to figure that out for myself. And I created that. So then I started doing my labeling, my branding, okay? So I was like, okay, well, let me do my labels. This is what I want this to look like. This is what I want this to look like. And we just went from there. I am currently in the process of redesigning my labels. I came up with this idea, I don't know, I was making matter of fact, I was making a label for the coffee scrub that I'm gonna be getting ready to release soon. And I decided, I was like, oh, well, this would be cute to just go ahead and do all my labels like this. So I decided to go ahead and redesigning all of my labels for my products now. I don't like it when all of my products look the same. So my labels are always different and I'm always changing them. But I think the ones I came up with now is what I'm gonna do. But your branding needs to stand out. Like, how do I see you from them? You in a crowd, it's 50 of y'all. You in the 50. How do I know which one of the 50 is you? And that's by your branding. What makes you stand out? That also goes for customer service. Customer service is a big thing for me. I worked in customer service for years before I got into emergency dispatch, because I'm an emergency communication specialist. So before I got into doing that, the call center type stuff, I did customer service. What I can't stand is for a rude person to talk to me. I can't. It triggers me, and it sets me off. It turns me into a whole nother person. So that's another thing. Like when I'm dealing with people, or people are coming to me with their questions, their concerns, I don't care how many. You can ask me 37 questions, I'm gonna answer. It's a part of customer service. It's a part of how you treat people. I don't like it when I see these companies out here, like somebody will post, like send you an email, or they'll send you a message in your DM about something that they didn't like, and you all up on your personal page bashing them. Like, that'll make me not want to buy from you again. Like that's just me saying like, oh, she messy, he messy, I'm not buying from her no more, period. It's a wrap, it's done. So, you know, customer service is important too, but your brand needs to be about you. What makes your brand you? You know, like how can you stand out? Like when you in a room, like I said, it's 50 of y'all. How can you stand out? How can you, that one person, stand out? And it's your branding. So that's something that I'm always working on, to see how I can rebrand myself to make my business better, make myself better. I did use U-printing for the first time, and I don't know how I feel about them. The boxes were like, I don't know, it has a sticky texture to it or something like that, but they cute. They really cute when I do like my little packing videos and stuff, and I put the products in there. I'm like, oh, my little boxes came out really cute. But I kind of do want to do another design, so I have 2 box designs. And I use this company from Etsy who actually did my poly mailer design, and I'm gonna do at least 2 more poly mailer designs, and then I think I'm gonna be good. So branding is very, very important on how to make your business stand apart from somebody else's business. Like, how do we know it's you? Like, how do we know what you do, what you all about, compared to the 50 people or the 49 people that's in the room with you? You feel me? So I have that down. Last but not least, number 5. Well, actually, it's number 4. I'm lying. I'm tagged. It's 4. Is I wrote vendors and suppliers. So with the vendors and the suppliers, I did an ebook a while back, but I never actually, not an ebook, I'm sorry. Well, yeah, technically it's like an ebook or like a PDF file or whatever. But I did one a while back of just vendors people can use for certain things, but I decided not to post it. Reason being is I kind of feel like if you research hard enough, you'll find these people. You'll find your vendors, you'll find your suppliers. Vendors are more so for people who don't want to make nothing. Like, I don't want to make anything. I want it to already be made. I'm going to just go ahead and find somebody who can sell it to me in bulk, and then I'm going to buy it from them. Suppliers are more so of, I make my own product, but I need somebody to supply me with the ingredients to make this product that I'm trying to make. So those are the people who I tend to use. I tend to use suppliers because I like to make my own stuff. I don't really want anybody else making it for me. It's like cutting out the middleman, because you making it, you know what's in your product, you know what your product buy, versus having to go and buy this stuff from someone else and you going off somebody else's word. Sometimes you may get a good product, sometimes you may not. Like, you never know. I had this one lady who I was doing wholesale with, and she was doing the body cream. And one day I was super tired, but I knew I had to get her order out. I had to cook dinner for the kids. I had to clean. It was a lot going on, and I had work. So it was really a lot going on. And her product did not come out good at all. It was, I don't even know what to call it. The body cream is like a creamy, smooth cream. Like, it's really in my purse way over there. But I was gonna try to show y'all, and I don't have none by me, but it was like, it's a creamy texture like body lotion. It's like my body cream that I make is like a thick cream versus lotion, and it comes like in a little jar. So when I made it for her, some of the wax, the emulsifying wax, did not mix well, and it had like little floaties in it. And when you go to rub it on you, you had the little emulsifying wax floaties on your skin. And I messaged her and I said, your order is going to be delayed by a day. I was like, I'm not sending you this because it's garbage. I sent her a video of what it looked like, and she was like, oh, well, thank you for being honest and just letting me know. And I said, yeah, I said, it was a lot going on with this, but I was like, I'm not sending you this. I will remake your order tomorrow correctly, and I'll ship it out. And that's exactly what I did. Exactly what I did. So that's just me actually being honest about the product and what I made versus me taking a chance and buying that product from somebody and not knowing what I'm gonna get. So I would rather make my own product. I'm just saying. But you can find vendors and suppliers. They're everywhere. They're out there. Everybody is selling stuff. I'm gonna give you my top 3. Free game. Okay, you ain't even gotta buy no ebook for it. So my top 3 people that I use 24/7 is Candle Science. I love Candle Science. Candle Science ships, sometimes they ship the same day, sometimes they ship the next day. Candle Science, I get my wax from, my candle wax, and I also get my fragrances from them. Okay, number 2, the Flaming Candle. Same thing. I get my fragrances from them. There's certain fragrances that they have that I like, and I get my wax from them. I really like getting my wax from them more than Candle Science because their wax is actually cheaper and you get more versus Candle Science. But I love both of them. Number 3, Nature's Garden. I love Nature's Garden. Nature's Garden, I get all of my additives. So my cocoa powder, my camu powder, my moringa powder, activated charcoal, turmeric, all that stuff I get from them. They have very good prices when it comes to buying that stuff from them in bulk. So I have jars of additives because it comes in Ziploc bags, and I take it out of the Ziploc bags and put it in jars and put it on the shelf. So yeah, all of that comes in little Ziploc bags and stuff, and I just put it into the jars. But for the most part, that's 3 vendors right there, or actually 3 suppliers rather, should I say, 3 suppliers. So if you make your own products, you need additives, you need fragrances for your candles, for your soap or whatever. That's 3: Candle Science, the Flaming Candle, Nature's Garden. They're my top 3. I use more than that. I really do. I shop with a lot of people. But those are the top 3 that I really love getting my stuff from. You can also find really good vendors on Alibaba as well as AliExpress. I've used both, and I shop around. Make sure you're looking at the ratings. Make sure you're looking at the reviews before you just go out here and just purchase this stuff, because you never know. Yeah, so right, so that's about it. So just remember, copyright, protect yourself. Copyright, trademark, protect yourself. You don't want nobody stealing your shit that you don't work hard for, that you trying to build. You trying to build something, somebody come in, snatch up what you got, and now you ain't got nothing. It don't make sense. Sales tax and resale, that's through the Department of Revenue. Whatever state you in, whatever place you're in, or whatever, is through your Department of Revenue. The copyright, you go through the Copyright Office. Trademark, you go through the Trademark Office. And what I'm finding is it might be easier to get you a lawyer when you do your trademark stuff, because that stuff is a lot of work that go into it. Your branding you can do yourself. There's a lot of people out there who can do this stuff for you. But if you can do it yourself, save that money and do it yourself, or at least in the beginning do it yourself and then outsource. You know, I mean, we all gotta eat, but for me, it's about saving money. So if I can save money and do it myself, that's one less thing I gotta pay somebody for, period. You know what I'm saying? I got a family of myself. This is a big house of us, so therefore I have to make sure that everything is secure. And your vendors and suppliers, just make sure when you're looking that these people are legit, they're not fraudulent, and you should be good to go. So that's it, you guys. It was supposed to be an unboxing video, but like I said, none of this stuff is here. So I am going to add in a little ASMR video, and it's going to be of the scrubs. So I have the lemonade scrub that I'm going to be filling in the sample jars. Okay, and then I also have the peppermint, and I'm using this one only because the label's messed up. I don't like the way the label looks. Yes, I could take it off and still resell it, but I don't have any more peppermint scrubs, so I'm gonna be filling some samples, and then whatever left I get to keep for me. So that's what I'm gonna be doing with it. And then this is the coffee scrub that I made today. So all three of these are gonna be in the video. I am going to be making one more scrub. I can't make it yet because, of course, the preservative isn't here and I'm out of preservative. So, yeah, there's that too. Oh, I don't know. I feel some type of way. I'm so mad. But, yes. So, those are going to be the three in the video. So, stay tuned for that, you guys. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to get my subscribers up. I'm trying to actually post more videos. Right now, video days are going to be Sundays and Wednesdays at 12 o'clock. I will post a new video. So hopefully everything goes well. Stay tuned for the end of the video. Stay tuned for the end of the video. Ow.